My father never talked about the day my mother died. He didn't mention it at the funeral or in the weeks after or in the months that followed. It was as if he had decided the only way to keep going was to pretend nothing had happened. I tried to respect that, but every time I visited his house, I felt something was shifted. As if my mother's absence hadn't left a void, but a space occupied by something I couldn't name. The first time I saw two plates on the table, I thought it was symbolic, a clumsy attempt to keep her present. But when I came back the next week, the plate was still there, and it had crumbs on it. My father barely eats, but that plate had marks from cutlery, a few crumbs, even a napkin folded beside it. I didn't ask. I didn't want him to feel watched. Over time, I started noticing small things, details that didn't fit. The smell of her perfume in the hallway, even though the bottle had been empty for years. The bathroom door left slightly open, like when she used to do her makeup. The radio tuned to the station she listened to while cooking. My father always had an explanation. He changed the station, the smell came from outside, the door moved on its own. But I grew up in that house. I know every sound, every draft, every trick. None of that was accidental. One day while I was making coffee, I heard my father speaking softly in the hallway. It wasn't a normal conversation. There were no pauses, no responses. Just his voice, low and trembling, as if he were repeating something someone whispered to him. When I approached, he froze, staring toward the bedroom where my mother slept before she got sick. I asked who he was talking to. He said he was going over a shopping list. The thing is that he wasn't holding paper. Or anything. That same afternoon, I found a note on the living room cabinet. A note written in my mother's handwriting. A handwriting I would recognize even half asleep. It said, "Don't leave him alone." She wasn't talking about my father. I knew that instantly. It was a warning or a plea. When I showed it to him, he didn't react. He didn't even look at it. He just said she had always been protective of me.